Texting is the way of communication now, whether you like it or not. It's very hard for a man to have good texting game. Men easily waste their time, beat around the bush, don't just ask the girl out. These are the same guys that send cringy text messages that cause the girl that once liked them to be disgusted. Nowadays, men take good signs they get from a woman over text and turn it into a bad thing because their texting game is so bad. And this has probably ended up in a painful friend zone by the girl you liked, bro. However, there are a couple things I wish I learned myself when I first started texting girls consistently. And one of the things I learned in order to be a better texter is to be more bold and assertive. And what I mean bold and assertive is you want to be really flirty and you want to assert them that you actually like them. You got to show it through your text messages and through the words you speak. So you have to make it creative and make it charismatic where you could show your interest into them without actually telling them that you like them. And the reason why your conversations lead to nothing is because you lack boldness and assertiveness. And an example of being bold is literally just being bold enough to flirt with them in a creative way through your words. And to a point, the words kind of have to sound seductive, but obviously not creepy and not too bold. An example of this could be, you could be DMing a girl from your school and she doesn't know you. Or you could be DMing a girl from another school that doesn't know you. You could start off the convo by DMing this random girl. The first thing you could say is, "You look so familiar, I feel like I know you from somewhere." And then she'll probably reply back with, maybe I do. And ask her what school she goes to. She's gonna tell you what school she goes to. And then simply just say, "Have you been to this school's football games?" And then right after they say they have attended a football game from their school, I will say, "Okay, maybe that's where I've seen you. You caught my attention for sure." And then immediately she's attracted to me because I was bold enough to tell her how I felt. And then I end up getting her Snapchat and her phone number, and we end up talking and linking up. Another example could be if you're about to see a girl very soon, like in a day from now, in a week from now, you could simply text her, "Damn, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really looking forward to seeing you." And that will instantly spice up the convo. That will instantly show her that you're attracted to her, and that will show that you're being bold and confident enough to tell her how you actually feel. They don't want to waste their time trying to talk to some man that won't be bold and charismatic enough to flirt with a girl. They want a man that will simply be able to flirt with them and be charismatic enough to talk to them. A way you could be simply more charismatic and more creative with your text is just think about what she could respond with when you're about to send a text message. If you're about to send a text message and you can't really think of what she could respond with, or if you think that she's gonna respond with something dry or boring, you have to think of something else to text with. You gotta think of something, and you have to be 10 steps ahead. So you have to predict what she's gonna say to this text, and then you're gonna say this after, and then she's gonna say that, and then you're gonna say this, and then you're gonna say that after. You gotta be 10 steps ahead. You gotta be thinking already what you're gonna say when she replies to that. You gotta predict, and you have to position yourself. And what I mean by positioning yourself is you have to already be in a position where you could be bold and assertive enough to say something to the point where it will make sense why you said that thing. For example, you can't just tell a girl, "Oh, come meet me tonight," on your first text. You have to position yourself and kind of talk more to the girl before you ask her, right? And another thing you might have done on accident and may have not even realized it was a mistake for you to say this, was to ask her to hang out. You shouldn't ask a girl to hang out. You should just say you're gonna do something this day and you should tell her to come with. You have to plan a day that works for you, and then she will find a day that works in her schedule to try and fit in time for you. You have to say, "Let's go hang out at the mall on Thursday." Don't ask her. When you're asking her, then you're giving her the workload of trying to plan the date. Don't make her have the workload to plan a date. You are the planner. You are the organizer. You are the man that is supposed to be organizing the date and the plan. If you perfect these tips, and strategies, then you'll most likely always have a date planned. If you have not already, bro, leave a like, subscribe, comment if these tips were able to help you. I also got an IG in the description. Go follow that, and I'll see you very, very soon, bro. Wapow, wapow.